Hey everybody, so this is just kind of a little second part to the fall planting video. I wanted to show you though, when I put my cabbage in the ground, I did manage to get the black landscape cloth down and got my holes cut. But I wanted to show you what I do before I actually put my plants in the ground. So I am going to set this camera up and hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Otherwise, I will try to get the camera down there so you can see it. I'll just tell you a little bit first, though, before I do that. So, before I plant, I like to put a little scoop of diatomaceous earth down under the roots, and then another little scoop of my ground up eggshells that I save. And what this does is it both of them will take care of any bugs that have exoskeleton shells. Yes, I did learn that in school. I just couldn't remember the word. And it keeps them down. And then when I get them planted, and after I give them a drink of water, I will sprinkle them some more with the diatomaceous earth to help keep the bugs down. I like doing that instead of putting store-bought pesticide or chemicals on them. So I'm going to set this up and hopefully you can see what I'm doing. If not, I'll show you. So I've got my hole dug for the size I need. And this one here that I have is actually food grade diatomaceous earth. So I could, if you wanted to use it for human consumption, you can, or for your animals, which I do. But I'm just going to take just a small scoop of it, probably even a little less than that, since I'm going to put my shells in there. And I just like to sprinkle it around the ground. Let me see if I can bring that in to where you can see it. So just in there like that. Not beautiful. And I'll do the same thing with my eggshells. And then I'll just put the cabbage plant in and plant around it. Alright, so I just wanted to show you this, what I'm doing here. I got the cabbage in the ground, and I went ahead and after I gave it a good drink, I put some more diatomaceous earth on it so the bugs won't start picking on it when it's little. But over here, I wanted to show you, I know it kind of looks like it snowed, but it has not. I got all my old lettuce and kale and spinach, some of the other greens. I got it all cleaned out. Now I was going to save some of the lettuce that had went ahead for seed, but I opted not to because when cleaning up down here, I came across some of it that had a lot of worms in it. And then going on down through, I was digging up the roots and I found a lot more bugs and other little critters. Now I know some things are good for the garden, but when they eat on your groceries, I don't want them there. So I just went ahead and pulled everything up, and it's not that the seed from the lettuces would be bad. It's just it would have to stay there until it matured and dried up, and I don't want those worms and bugs still in when I put the new seed in. So I sprinkled some diatomaceous earth and some of my eggshells all across the top of this, so it starts hopefully cutting up those bugs and worms. Now I went ahead and did that, even though looking like we're going to get a shower. At least it'll get started. And then once that's done, I will just mix that all in with the dirt. And I'll get my lettuce and other things planted. Alrighty. I finally got the top row planted of what I wanted to put in. But I wanted to show you this before I gave it a good water. I just kind of marked my sections. I actually just kind of used the seam of the basement wall there and kind of put a stake, and then I put my packages to mark them till I can write down on a piece of paper what I got. I did actually go ahead and try, I think that's broccoli. I got 4 spots that I put broccoli in. Same with Brussels sprouts. They take 100 days to maturity, but I have always had good luck with Brussels sprouts wintering over here because our winters are mild anymore. But I did 6 spots for them. I didn't do too much kale because I have had a ton of it from spring that I was able to can up. And then I did a different kind of lettuce mixture this time. Let's see if I can. I've never tried this, but that's what kind I tried this year. It's just, looks like it's just a different kind of little leafies. We'll see. If I don't like it, I know next spring not to plant it. And then I got mustard greens right here, and then I got some romaine lettuce right here. Alright, I got my 2 little rows of peas done. Like I said before, I'm not a fan of peas, but they can go in vegetable soup that I can up. I did try a new kind of pea. I've never did sugar pod peas, so we'll see how those work. And then of course I did drop that little marvel, which those are the ones I normally plant.